Together we will. Together we will. Together we will. Together we will.
This is the culmination of a year's worth of planning from our End Abuse Teen Council, which is made up of young people throughout the state that are engaging in local efforts in their communities as it relates to engaging their peers in ending gender-based violence. And so the Teen Summit is all for youth, by youth. All the workshops are either led by young people or co-led by young people and their adult mentors. I think, a huge takeaway from this year's Teen Summit is just this idea of self-love and self-justice, that we gotta remember that we can't change the world unless we're willing to really do that type of work within ourselves, within our communities, within our spheres of influence.
And I enjoyed myself. The hospitality was great. I felt like I was at home.
I like the diversity. It was deep. We had good conversations.
So it's a lot of youth-led different roundtables where we're talking about bigger social issues like sexual assault, trafficking, how to defend ourselves within that.
At a workshop I was in, it was called "Are We Dating or Are We Grooming?" And it was like a good workshop to identify healthy and unhealthy relationships and what are some warning signs in those in a relationship of certain type of things like abuse, rape, all that type of stuff. Also that we got a lot of free time and bonding with other groups and our affinity groups, where we got to collab with other groups and kind of be around people like us and talk to them and stuff like that.
So my experience here at the Teen Summit this year was it was absolutely great. I went to a workshop about advocacy, and I was taught how to properly schedule a meeting with my legislator and how to talk to them about issues that I care about and persuade them to want to care about those issues too. I learned how to speak at a public testimony, so I feel like the skills that I learned here at this summit this year are going to be very valuable for when I leave this place and go out into the real world.
I enjoyed the breakthrough. It was very relieving to my soul because you had to write down what you felt inside, and I wrote down some things that I hadn't thought about in a long time, and now they're off my chest and the pressure's relieved. And
you learn a lot. I mean, the infinity groups, I got to just be in a group with people who are just like me. I got to talk to them about all the things we're going through and how it could be better, or just talking about the troubles in our communities. I got to go to a couple workshops. I got to learn how to testify at a bill hearing, which was interesting. And I also got to work in a workshop where I got to hear other people's stories, and I got to know that we're not all alone in this. We're all struggling.
One of my favorite things as a youth advocate is being able to see the love and support that our young people have for each other, and educating each other on healthy relationships, teen dating violence, and really celebrating strengths and talents. It's so fun to watch them really lift each other up. I also attended a really great session by Dr. Bettina Love, and I'm really excited to bring some of the things that she shared back to my own community.
It's cool being around so many youth of color and of different identities that you don't see in my community or in Wisconsin that much in general, and it's kind of cool for us to all just centralize and all have to give our voice and be here.
I think sometimes in this work we can feel alone and isolated, and this is an opportunity for people to really see that there really is a movement in Wisconsin. 1 in 5 teens are impacted by dating violence, and so again, this is an opportunity for them to really rally around the issue of teen dating violence and really see themselves as part of a movement to end teen dating violence in Wisconsin.
Together we will. Together we